If you spend any time on social media, you'll learn that there's quite a few people that aren't allowed to have careers anymore. They're not allowed to do any kind of work. All of their past work needs to kind of be shunned and forgotten. And one perfect example of this is J.K. Rowling, who has been under a lot of scrutiny over the past couple of years because of her views on gender. Now, this is a problem for a lot of these angry people online because they love Harry Potter. They don't want Harry Potter to go away. They just don't want her to make any money off of it. And it also, they're very upset because, well, she was a strong, very successful woman, and now they're not allowed to praise her anymore. So Harry Potter has kind of been in a rough place over the past couple of years because you can't really celebrate it or do anything without getting people all pissed off. Look no further than that Hogwarts Legacy game that's coming out. When that game first broke and people learned about it, naturally people were very upset that Harry Potter was being used and there could be money to be made there for J.K. Rowling. So the game company had to come out and say, whoa, she's not involved with the story, even though she's going to get royalties. So she's still going to make money. Now, they didn't say she's going to get royalties. I'm adding that in. She is for sure going to get royalties from it because she owns Harry Potter. So people are very upset. So upset, in fact, that they can't even read it in schools now without people talking about it. So a university, not a high school or a middle school, no, a university, because they've turned into adult daycares, has to put a trigger warning on Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Because apparently, studying that book could lead to difficult conversations about gender, race, sexuality, class, and identity. Things that have nothing to do with Harry Potter. This is ridiculous. So I'm just wondering, how long is it going to be till those books are just banned outright? Which is a shame because they're great books for kids to read, and there's nothing controversial in those books at all. It's just getting so ridiculous with this. So the University of Chester English Department put the content warning on the course. That course being their approach to literature module. Now, they have 3 books that they want people to read. And the other one is Hunger Games. The other 2 are Hunger Games and Northern Lights books. Now, I think they put the trigger warning in here. Here it is right here. Content warning. Although we are studying a selection of young adult texts on this module, the nature of the theories we apply to them can lead to some difficult conversations about gender, race, sexuality, class, and identity. These topics will be treated objectively, critically, and most crucially, with respect. If anyone has any issues with the content, please get in touch with the leader of the course to make them aware. So I'm wondering, what are they discussing J.K. Rowling herself when they go over this book? Because I don't really remember that book itself having anything to do with race or your identity or anything like that. I guess class, you could say, because you had rich, well-off people, but you have that Hunger Games as well. So, it's just goofy to me and unnecessary. Okay, so this is where we're at now. We're now putting trigger warnings on Harry Potter. There's some criticism to this, by the way. Let me read you some of the quotes here. Children and young people are amazingly resilient. It really is very sad that universities are seeking to rob them of that resilience with ridiculous trigger warnings. Katniss Everdeen may have lived in a dystopian world in the Hunger Games. Some may argue that our universities are creating one for our students too. General Secretary of Free Speech Union Toby Young told Mail Online, these books celebrate the courage and resilience of their protagonists, encouraging young people not to be afraid to take risks. So I kind of agree with those, and I think it's ridiculous that you need to put that on there. It's just more examples of people being petty, of people not being able to, separate the art and the artist. And I get that sometimes it's hard to do, but these books are very essential in getting young people interested in reading, which is very important. And, Harry Potter did a great job with a lot of people getting them into books and reading, which I do think, a lot of people don't even do that anymore. And it's kind of sad. And if these are books that people are willing to read, and they're very wholesome books too, by the way, there's no need to put something on there. So, I mean, just how long until we remove this from all of children's libraries? I really do wonder when that's going to happen, because it's kind of already starting. Some schools have removed Harry Potter from their libraries. I'm pretty sure I've covered that before. So, I mean, this is stupid. Let kids read fun books. Just because you are mad because she said there's two genders, don't take it out on kids that want to read good stories. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Also, if you would please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out. Also, make sure you subscribe to YellowFlash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well. I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel. Usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up.